I'm so glad we came here.
Last time. Me too. It's absolutely beautiful.
This is delicious. We should do this more often.
I love this. I love this view.
It's so beautiful.
I love you so much. I love you more.
Hey everyone. You know, sometimes the most powerful ideas, the most perfect feelings, are captured in just a couple of sentences. Today, we're going to take a magnifying glass to one of those moments, a really beautiful description, and figure out what makes it tick.
All right, just take a second and let that sink in. Let those words paint a picture for you. We get a few key things, right? First, this incredible setting, a rustic house that's literally built into a cliff, looking out over this vast, misty canyon. Then you have these simple, quiet actions. They've just shared a meal, and now they're just taking in nature and each other. And finally, you get the atmosphere, this soft light and gentle music. It's a whole vibe, isn't it? It feels perfect. So the question is, why?
And that is the big question we're tackling today. We're going to peel back the layers of this scene, piece by piece, to really understand the anatomy of what makes it feel so peaceful, so complete. So let's start with the big picture. And the biggest clue is right there in the title of the piece itself, Canyon Idyll. That one little word, Idyll, is pretty much the key to this whole thing. And yeah, this definition, it hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? An idyll is more than just a nice view. It's like a perfect little bubble of peace. It's idealized. So the author isn't just describing a random scene, they are carefully crafting an idyll. Our job is to figure out the ingredients. Okay, so let's zoom in on our first ingredient, the physical place itself. We're gonna start with the house and its really amazing relationship with the world around it. The real magic here isn't just the awesome canyon, and it's not just the cozy house. No, the magic is in how these two opposite ideas, the wild and the tame, come together in perfect harmony. And this just lays it out so perfectly. On one side, you have the raw, untamed, maybe even dangerous power of nature. And on the other, you have human safety, comfort, shelter. But here's the kicker. They're not separate. The house is built into the cliff. It's part of the landscape. And that creates this incredible feeling of being totally safe, totally nestled within the wild, not just hiding from it. It's this deep primal thing we all crave, the ability to see the world from a place of absolute safety. All right, so we've got this incredible setting. Now, let's push open that door and zoom in a little closer to the people who actually make this house a home. This is where the scene really gets its soul. What's so powerful here is that nothing big and dramatic is happening. Instead, the focus is on these quiet, simple moments that, really are the foundation of a life together. It's all about that simple, meaningful connection. Now, check out this progression. It's really beautiful. It starts with something so basic, so universal. After eating, it's that daily ritual of connection. Then their focus moves outward, together, as they look at the beauty of nature. And finally, their focus turns inward, to the intimacy of enjoying their marriage. You see that? It's this natural, seamless flow from the everyday to the shared to the deeply personal. Okay, we've got the place and we've got the people. For our final zoom in, we have to look at the stuff you can't quite touch, the sensory details that just paint the whole scene with this feeling of deep, deep calm. I mean, just think about the power of that one detail. It's not a harsh light, it's not a bright light, it's a soft glow. That taps right into something ancient in us, right? Like a campfire or a warm hearth. It signals warmth, life, and safety. It turns that stone house into this little beacon of comfort against that huge, misty canyon outside. And then, of course, there's what you hear. The choice of gentle and melodic songs is so deliberate. It's basically the soundtrack to serenity. It isn't loud, it isn't distracting. It's the kind of sound that just weaves itself into the moment, becoming part of the piece and completing this atmosphere of total harmony. Okay, so we've taken this perfect moment and we've broken it down into all its core parts. Now it's time to zoom all the way back out and see how all those little pieces click together to create this one perfect picture. So here it is. This is the recipe, the anatomy of our canyon idyll. You start with a huge, awe-inspiring setting.
Then you put a shelter inside it that feels like it belongs there, that's in harmony with it. At the very center, you need that intimate, shared human connection. And then you paint the whole scene with the right atmosphere, the right light, the right sound. When you get all four of those things working together, that's when you create an ideal.
And that really brings us to the final thought here. We've just picked apart this one specific scene, but you know, these elements, they're pretty universal. So it kind of makes you wonder, when you picture a moment of just pure, perfect peace in your own life, what are the ingredients? What's your setting, your shelter, your connection, and your atmosphere? Definitely something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me for this one.
This is delicious.